These are the lashes I currently have. I try not to have less than about 20 of them at a time. I ordered these from AliExpress and Amazon. They're like $3 for 20 of them. And this little 5-pack I got online too. This was like $1. But they're thinner than these, so they don't last as long. Like, I can sleep in these, you guys. So first, I basically start off by, with clean eyelashes. I just took off another pair that I was wearing. I had to take mine off, like, I don't know, it's a lot. I use an oil or something that I really get the glue I use to come off. I use the dollar store eyelash, well, not eyelash glue, it's hair glue. It holds it better, and for me it lasts longer and it's easier to put on. The duo and the lash glue that comes for actual eyelashes, it takes too long to dry for me, so I never know when it's tacky. Then I put it on too early or too late, and it just takes forever. So starting on clean lashes, I usually apply them after I've done my full face, and I'm just brushing my lashes out so they won't be all clumped up and stuck together. My natural lashes themselves are pretty long. And then I go in and, oops, pulled out the wrong thing. Now, you can get this. I put on the eyelash serum so I can keep my own lashes healthy when I don't want to wear eyelashes, because they're pretty long themselves. So a couple layers of some mascara will have my eyelashes looking fake. So to keep mine intact while I have fake ones on, I put the serum on, I brush them the way you just saw me brushing them. Haven't applied the serum yet. You can get these from online vendors. I don't know if they sell any of these in hair stores. You might find them in like a Macy's or something, made by one of those really nice makeup companies. But for right now, I just got this from Amazon. And I don't apply it every day. It lasts pretty long. I've had this for about a year. You can kind of see at the bottom how much I pretty much got left. So basically, now I picked the pair I'm going to wear. I'm going to wear these. I like this style best. My mom just gave them to me the other day. I haven't had this style in a while. I couldn't find them. Actually, I don't know if the vendor still sells these. But she must have had hers still from when she ordered hers. And since these come so long, I don't know if you guys can see that. Since these come so long, you have to measure them to your eye. So my eye is pretty much about... Okay, so I'm going to cut this short enough for my lash width. Today's tutorial, I'm just going to be showing you how to put them over the lash line. Lately, I've been putting them under my lash line. That's a whole nother tutorial because it's more complicated. But there's plenty of other tutorials for that online. This is an easier way to do it, just putting it over the top of your lash line. So I cut off the ends. You want to start, like when you cut yours to measure your eye length, you want to cut the longer part off. So it'll go short to long. If you got a pair like, oops. You got a pair like these and they're not really like short to long. They just, you know, like that. You can cut any end, but it'd make more sense to cut the longer part on lashes like these. So when you actually measure it to go in your eyes, it's from front to end. So then I get something, a little brush or something. You can use the nozzle, but this bottle's just getting really old. It's at the bottom, so I apply mine with something just to the part that's gonna be touching my lash line. Now if I was going under, the glue would be like more on this end, but since I'm not, I'm going over, the glue needs to be on the back. So to actually touching my lash hairs, Let this dry. I wish I knew how to speed the video up on our editing, so this part would be like really sped up. You get it, big? While I'm drying. Alright, you guys, so my eyelash is kind of getting tacky right now, so I can apply it. Well, for first timers or beginners, I started off with using tweezers. That's kind of how I taught my mom how to do it as well. They have these awesome eyelash tweezers on Amazon too for like less than $1. And when I first started doing it, when I very first started learning to do it, my eyelashes are really curly, so it's easier for me to just hold them down and out the way. And when you have tweezers, you know, your fingers aren't holding it. It's not taking up as much space. So for placement, it'd be easier to place the middle down first. And then if you have your tweezers, push the sides in where you want them at. I kind of got mine's a little too close to the front of my lash line right now. But that's because of how I'm looking at the mirror. But you would place the lash in the middle of your eye first. And then take your tweezers and push in on the ends so they could dry. I used to wait a proper 30 seconds and hold it down while it was drying. And then I'd take the tweezers and press as I'm doing with my fingers to make sure they're actually sticking to my lashes. This helps make them last longer, as I said. Like, thinner lashes like these don't last longer for me, period, because they're not as sturdy as the thick ones that I order. I don't really ever use eyelashes from the hair salon or hair stores because they don't last me as long as these do. And then, voila. Okay. Well, I'm about to go put on my other eyelash and then I can show you guys the finished product. With putting on lashes for beginners, don't get discouraged because it really takes practice. I've been wearing eyelashes since I was freaking like 16, 17, and now I'm almost 20, so it takes some time to practice. I started off with tweezers and trying different glues that work for me. It's pretty much what works for you. I like being able to sleep in my lashes and wear them more than once because of the lashes I buy. They're thicker, they last longer, you can clean them, reuse them. So for me, that was easier in high school because if I buy 20 pair at once, they last me a couple months if I clean them, rewear them, take care of them. I used to take them off every night and then put them on and stuff, but I don't do that anymore. I'm lazy. But don't get discouraged. I'll be right back with the finished look. And this is the finished look, you guys. How they look with my head down. They look up. Sometimes you can, at the end, just go under a little bit with mascara if you feel like your lashes look all crazy underneath there. Mine usually don't because of how much glue I put on there. And that's it, you guys. Comment, like, subscribe, any questions or anything. Of course, I will reply. Want more tutorials like that, just subscribe.